Yo, what's going on, guys? Half-Phase01 here, and today I'm going to be showing you something really cool that I think all of you are going to like. This is a strategy where you can shut down a GNK no matter what your opponent's level is, their card level is, and it doesn't matter what level you are and your card level. All you got to do is have the TIE Bomber unlocked and the Slave 1 and Boba Fett unlocked for this to work. So in these gameplays, I'm going to be showing you the TIE Bomber, and at the end of this video, I'm going to show you how the Slave 1 works. So in this video, we're going to pay attention to when it happens at 151 in this game time. So in this match, I'm not going to be really, in these gameplays, I'm not going to be really commentating too much because we want to focus on the JNKs. So this is where he drops it in this. So pay attention to the JNK. And so Ezra's trying to dive in here. He drops the Wookiee Warrior. He's trying to do some damage here. Pay attention to the GNK. So a second before it does its electrical surge type of thing, he drops the TIE Bomber. And you always want to time it like this. And notice how the GNK just bounces off and freezes, and the tower just doesn't target anymore, and it just explodes like as if it didn't exist. So it didn't even matter what level it was or anything like that. If it reaches the tower and starts this electrical surge, as if you drop it a second before, it's just gonna bounce it off and just keep it like that, and it explodes. And the tower just retargets someone else. I think this might be a glitch, and this actually works because Dicey tested this out many times, and I have more gameplay proof of this. Yeah, so we're gonna cycle through this gameplay, nothing too special. So Dicey's trying to cycle through the ATST, get some damage. He actually loses this one, but he made a good example of how he shut down that GNK. So this only works with the big AoEs, such as the TIE Bomber and the Slave 1, because Slave 1 is kind of like a TIE Bomber. I imagine it would have worked with the Y-Wing if Rebels faced against the JNK, but that's probably never gonna happen. But yeah, so you've seen it's pretty cool. It just bounces it off, and as if it died, it just explodes. It's pretty insane. So that's the first demonstration. I'm pretty sure this is a glitch, but hey, if it works, it works. So for those of you who are stuck with the meta of JNKs like Bodhi, this is a decent way to stop it. Doesn't matter what level your opponent is, doesn't matter what level you are, you can stop it. You just have to practice the timing right. So in this gameplay, it happens early. It happens at 2:16 in the game time. So yeah, so I would recommend practicing this with a friend in friendly battles because it's actually not as easy. First time I actually tried it, failed, so that's why Dicey provided me this game as he mastered this. So this is where it happens at 2:16. So pay attention to the level 10 JNK. So as Dicey frantically tries to defend, tries to get that Wookiee Warrior out, the tank out, the Grenadier out, it's looking pretty hectic for him. He drags the Wookiee Warrior out, and the Bladesmen help him out. And now he drops a second before it does his electrical surge. He drops it, and it gets stuck there. And as you can see, before it explodes, the tower starts targeting someone else, and then it just explodes as if it died already. And it's as evident here, like, it doesn't matter what health it stops at, it just gets destroyed. This is probably a glitch for sure, but I mean, because I never seen anyone mention this before, so yeah, definitely try it out. It's pretty cool way to stop JNK. So we're gonna cycle through this gameplay again. So Hera's playing a Mortar, which is interesting. Never seen a Mortar in Hera. So Dicey's trying to cycle through the ATST with the do-back. Pretty good for him. He does like small damage, and he just rushes in here and hits small units and gets the win. So that's another demonstration of how JNK works. Same principle. You want to drop it a second before it starts its electrical surge when it reaches the tower, and it's gonna pull it away, and it's as if it dies, the tower stops targeting it and it just explodes, no matter what health and what level it is, and no matter what the level of your TIE Bomber is. So this is the last gameplay I'm going to show you with a TIE Bomber. It happens at 16 seconds before overtime. So And then next gameplay, it's going to be demonstrating a Slave 1 of doing the same thing. So it works, as of now, we know it only works on a TIE Bomber and a Slave 1, those big AoEs. It doesn't work on the small AoEs because it doesn't, like, bounce it off. So we're trying to, you know, go fast with this gameplay. This Luke is trying to play the OG Suicide style. Dicey's just defending it, trying to cycle ATST and do as much damage. Pretty simple. Might actually do a deck guide on this variant. I actually have some gameplay, so I might do that later for you guys for a Thrawn deck, because the Thrawn deck's actually pretty good. So Dicey stopped that Obi-Wan pretty well with the stun. Now he's getting that tower, cycling through these big cars like the Dewback and the ATST, and he drops another ATST right as that ATST dies, and it's looking good for him so far. So at the end of this battle, the Luke is going to try to be cheesy and drop a GNK. So this is where it happens. He drops at the bottom tower. So guys, pay attention to the bottom tower. So Dicey was paying attention to that to show you some more examples, and boom, at full health. Now it's almost at half health. It stops being targeted. It's insane. It works. Try it out, guys. It's pretty insane. So nice win by Dicey. So this last gameplay is gonna be in overtime. It's gonna be at 56 seconds of overtime, and Dicey's playing a Boba Fett against Spam Droid. So same principle. The Slave 1 does the same thing, except it pulls in stuff like a net, and then does like that bombing damage, kind of like what the TIE Bomber does. So, like I said, it's going to be in 56 seconds of overtime where this example happens. So let's get into it. So Dicey's playing a Cycle ATST with Boba Fett. He's playing against Bodhi, a typical Bodhi build with Partisan and stuff like that, which is really interesting. So Dicey's doing okay so far. I think the Bodhi sneaked in a JNK in the back, and he did not get it in time, and it exploded. So not looking good for him so far, but he just needs to pay attention to that JNK and defend so it doesn't explode. It's actually really hard to pull this off, especially when you're focusing in game. So, like, kudos to Dicey for actually doing this, because he was actually trying. It didn't happen by accident. He was trying to get me gameplay, and it's actually pretty hard when you're playing and trying to do it. So, okay, so we're into overtime. So that's where it happens. Boom, and it just stops. It's not being damaged. As you can see, it's evident here. You guys saw that it still had like 1/4 health left, but the tower stopped targeting it and just stood there for like a second, and then just exploded like as if it died already and didn't exist on the map. So that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys try it out and let me know what you guys think. And yeah, that will be all. Thanks for watching. I'll be uploading more guides, and thanks for Dicey for sharing me this cool trick, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.